Picture this, you're gliding through the airport, ticket in hand, ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Maybe it's the neon lights of Tokyo calling you, or the serene canals of Venice. But then, bam, you're stopped at security for something you didn't even know was a rule. Turns out the travel game has changed, and some of these new rules are as baffling as they are critical. Miss one, and you could face hefty fines, denied boarding, or worse, the trip of your dreams turning into a nightmare. In today's video, we're uncovering the 13 new travel rules you absolutely need to know for 2025. Some are practical, some are shocking, and a few might make you rethink how you pack your bags. Ready to discover what could save your next journey? Let's dive in. Real ID requirement. In the US, starting May 7th, 2025, if you're flying domestically in the US, you'll need to have a real ID-compliant driver's license or ID card. But how do you know if you've got one? Just look for the gold or black star in the upper right corner of your ID. If it's missing, time to hit the DMV for an upgrade. Getting your real ID requires a few key documents: proof of identity, passport, birth certificate, and proof of address. A utility bill will do. And don't wait until the last minute. The DMVs will be packed as the deadline approaches, so make sure you take care of it well in advance to avoid those last-minute rushes. ETS Authorization for European travel. Planning to explore Europe? Well, travelers from visa-free countries, including the US, Canada, and Australia, will need to apply for ETS authorization to enter the Schengen zone. It's not a visa, just a quick online application for around $8, and once approved, it's good for 3 years. Don't forget this crucial step. Without ETS, you could be stuck at the airport, unable to board your flight. Make sure it's part of your pre-travel checklist. Airline passenger rights. Good news for air travelers. Airline passenger rights are stronger than ever. If your flight gets canceled, you're entitled to an automatic cash refund, not just a voucher. If your flight is delayed by more than 3 hours, many airlines will compensate you for the inconvenience. Lost luggage? Airlines are now required to reimburse you for essential purchases like toiletries and clothing. With these updates, air travel is becoming less of a headache and more passenger-friendly. So, the next time you're facing delays, remember, you've got rights. Updated health guidelines. While COVID-19 restrictions have eased, there are still some health guidelines in place. Some countries require proof of vaccination or a negative test within 72 hours of travel. And yes, masks may still be mandatory on certain international flights. Before you pack your bags, always double-check the entry requirements for your destination. Rules can change rapidly. Stricter customs declarations. Customs declarations are getting stricter in 2025. Anything you purchase abroad, including souvenirs, food, and electronics, needs to be declared. Not declaring items could lead to fines or confiscation. For a smoother experience, consider downloading a customs declaration app. These apps help you pre-fill your information, speeding up the process when you arrive at customs. New CarryOn Restrictions. There's an update to the CarryOn restrictions in 2025, particularly for lithium-ion batteries and power banks. They now have to be packed in your hand luggage, not checked baggage. While the 100 milliliter liquid limit still stands, new scanning technology is in the works to potentially eliminate that rule. Stay tuned. Packing might get a lot easier soon. Biometric scanning at airports. Speeding up airport lines is now easier than ever. Many airports are rolling out biometric scanning systems that use facial recognition to match your face with your passport. Opting into these systems could save you tons of time, especially during the busy travel seasons. It's a game changer for frequent flyers looking to breeze through security checks. Climate taxes on flights. As part of global efforts to combat climate change, climate taxes are becoming a reality for travelers. Long-haul flights, in particular, may see a small increase in ticket prices due to this tax. While it might add a few extra bucks to your flight, you can offset your carbon footprint by flying with eco-friendly airlines or contributing to sustainable travel programs. Mandatory travel insurance. In 2025, many countries are requiring proof of travel insurance for entry. It's no longer optional, it's mandatory. Your insurance should cover emergency medical expenses, trip cancellations, and even lost luggage. Before you travel, make sure your destination's insurance requirement is part of your planning. Don't leave home without it. Automatic passport renewal. Alerts. Running out of time to renew your passport? Not anymore. Many countries are now rolling out automatic passport renewal alerts to notify you when your passport is close to expiring. This gives you plenty of time to renew before your travel dates. Remember, many destinations require your passport to be valid for at least 6 months beyond your trip. These alerts are a lifesaver for keeping your travels on track. Enhanced Wi-Fi on flights. Airlines are upgrading in-flight Wi-Fi systems to deliver faster and more reliable connections. By mid-2025, many airlines will offer streaming quality internet on both domestic and international flights. If in-flight Wi-Fi is important to you, check whether your carrier offers this upgrade before booking. It's going to make that long long flight much more enjoyable. Digital boarding passes only. In 2025, many airports are going fully paperless with digital boarding passes. This means you'll need to rely on your phone to board your flight, so make sure it's charged. Not the most tech-savvy traveler? It might be time to familiarize yourself with digital tools to manage your itinerary and ensure a smooth, paper-free airport experience. Expanded duty-free allowances. For those who love shopping abroad, here's some good news. Many countries are increasing duty-free allowances, so you can bring home more goods without paying extra taxes. Just make sure you check the rules for both your destination and your home country before you make those big purchases. That way, you won't be caught off guard with unexpected fees. There you have it, 13 important travel rules that will shape your 2025 adventures. Whether it's making sure your ID is real or packing a bit of extra insurance, staying up to date on these guidelines can help ensure your travels go smoothly. Got any other travel tips or funny travel rule stories? Drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Safe travels, and see you next time.